During the absolutely iconic opening scene in Legally Blonde, we are introduced to our main character Elle Woods, an overly optimistic, preppy president of her sorority house. Although Elle does at first seem to be the stereotypical pretty dumb blonde, painting her nails, meticulously applying her makeup, doing her hair and giggling with her friends, we are soon introduced to the depth of her character and her can-do attitude. After her failed relationship with her boyfriend Warner, due to her appearance and interests, she sets her sights on law school, and not just any law school, but Harvard. The apparent prestige and exclusivity do nothing to scare off the fashion merchandising student. Once she sets her sights on something, absolutely nothing can get in her way. This film was released in 2001, meaning it turns 24 later this year. And although putting it in those terms does make it seem older than expected, I would argue that this film is just as relevant for the film fashion archives as when it first came out. Possibly even more so, having cemented its place among the cult classics. It features a lot of the preppy, ultra-feminine styles that were popular at the time and in the early 2000s, where we saw the peak of the pretty blonde archetype. The pretty, almost always dumb, blonde saw a resurgence in the 90s with the rise of the Playboy models gaining success and recognition in the mainstream media. Models such as Anna Nicole Smith and Pamela Anderson made their way from the covers of Playboy onto our TV screens and into popular advertisements such as Guess, harkening back to the sex appeal and ultra-feminine nature of actresses such as Marilyn Monroe and Jane Mansfield, who solidified the idea of the sex symbols before the late 60s and 70s, where we saw the views around femininity and sexual empowerment greatly start to shift away from that focused on the male gaze and rather onto the idea of female empowerment. The modern sex symbols of the 90s saw their careers and personal expression all fall under the umbrella of feminism, wearing what they want and presenting themselves how they wanted as a form of self-expression. This led to millions of young girls and women embracing the resurgence of feminine glamour with their own distinct modern feel. Think short skirts, high heels, big bleached curls, sparkles, sequins, glitter, and most importantly, pink. All of this created the perfect social environment in which Legally Blonde was predestined to thrive, embracing pink not just as a color, but as a lifestyle, speaking with a voice for all women everywhere who had a love for fashion, glamour, magazines, and knew what they wanted out of life. This film's connection to pink is undeniable, with pink not only being Elle's signature color, but almost seen as a way of life. The film's use of the color pink, echoed by the pop culture at the time, has influenced style and fashion in a way that is still felt to this day. But unlike the sexy characters of Mean Girls or the stunning Playboy models, Legally Blonde manages to lean into the more fun and playful qualities of the color pink and away from the overtly sexual. Even though we still see a lot of short skirts, high heels, and big bouncy blonde curls, Elle always manages to come across as more classic and put together, all while wearing her fluffy pink faux fur and tiny sequined bikinis. I feel like this perfectly showcases Elle's character in the film. Just as Elle's character is often at first perceived as ditzy and superficial by other characters, based solely on her outer appearance, she is deeply driven and contains substance. She is more than just a sexy blonde archetype. Elle's character reminds me a lot of my relationship with my Barbies growing up, and in general the way not only I, but my generation perceived Barbie. Barbie was stunningly beautiful, blonde, always dressed in the cutest pink outfits to match the occasion, and able to do anything she set her mind to. Heck, the Barbie slogan is even, "You can be anything," echoing the idea that through play, young kids can live out their imaginations and experience any ideas or worlds that they want. But also raising generations of women who know that they are able to accomplish anything they set their minds to, and looking great while doing so. Elle takes pride and enjoyment in putting energy into how she looks, from doing her hair, her makeup, and taking time to match her outfit to the occasion. Becomes more than just superficiality, but a form of self-expression and even art. She knows who she is, what she wants, and she uses her appearance as a way for others to see behind the curtain. Her style is characterized by fun, playful elements, and each outfit, no matter the occasion, contains elements of this. They're each true to her personality, so they never come across as fake or pretentious, but simply an extension of her personality. Just like we see a lot of pink and playful elements in her outfits, she is an upbeat and positive person, seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. I am by no means an expert in Kibi body type or Kitchener essences, but if we would look to these for guidance, Elle's character would be the epitome of the ingenue. The ingenue style essence is a decorative, small-scale yin essence. This style essence communicates childlike innocence. Individuals of this style essence have a youthful, innocent appearance. They tend to be shorter, with delicate, often rounded features and bone structure. Elle is cute, fresh-faced, and innocent, with big round eyes and rounded facial features. This is further mirrored in her big rounded curls, bouncing playfully around her face, in the cutesy accessories decorating her hair, small cute jewelry pieces containing hearts, butterflies, and flowers, mimicking accessories often worn by young children during dress-up, at a point in their lives when they too are still filled with hope and optimism, seeing the world through their own pair of rose-colored glasses. Just like young girls revel in the opportunities to dress up, so does Elle, dressing herself like we too used to dress up our Barbies. Through Elle's fun and playful outfits, we too are able to relive that childlike sense of wonder and playfulness that Elle seems to possess and that comes through in her outfits, filling the audience with hope and nostalgia every time they watch the film, knowing that no matter what's going on in the outside world, life is good and happy, at least within the confines of this film. For that reason, I see this movie continuing to be an endless inspiration to young girls and women alike, reawakening the power of dressing up and expressing ourselves through style that we first got a taste of as young girls, when playing with our Barbies was a magical, all-encompassing experience, filling every fiber of our being with joy and possibilities. What will we be when we grow up? Who will we be? How will we look? But most importantly, what will we wear? Elle's core style is characterized by primarily pink color palette, sometimes complemented by soft blues, whites, and purples. Her hair is always immaculately styled in larger voluminous curls worn up or down and seem to get even fluffier for important occasions. She is always seen wearing light makeup with a silver shimmery shadow on her lids, pink-toned blush and lipstick, and shiny pink lip gloss. She often wears her silver heart necklace, glittery hair accessories, and high heels. She does most often wear skirts and dresses throughout the film when she's intent on dressing up and looking more put together, but she doesn't shy away from pants completely either, often reserving them for her more casual looks, which she pairs with a cute top and iconic 2000s hats. Okay, so now I thought we could do something that I've not done in this channel and actually discuss in outfits individually, breaking the different elements down so we can get an idea of how she carries her style through all of these outfits in a more visual way. So we're going to be talking about her outfits which I feel like encompass her core style the best, starting with the outfit that we see in the opening scene. So already with the scene opening up, we see those silver wedge heels. We see the sparkliness, the metallicness, of course, our high heel, how could we not? Then when we see Elle, her beautiful rounded curls that she always wears, parted on the side. And I love that her curls are always loose but voluminous at the same time. Like her hair is big and she's like a petite woman. And I feel like this balances somehow really well. Her silver heart necklace and this halter dress. It almost looks like it has like a tie-dye, but even when we look closely, we can see some sparkly details on the dress and her sparkly silver studded earrings, which I would assume are maybe diamond earrings. Her parents are really rich, but who knows? Of course, for a hair accessory, we have this huge flower on the side of her head. Of course, her makeup is also done in her signature way. We have the silvery shadow, pink shiny lipstick or lip gloss. And I feel like this is the perfect outfit to get to know Elle in, because it really carries all of the elements of her style perfectly in one little package. So next off is not just one outfit, technically three, but it's the same thing. We're going to be talking about her little bikinis that she wears, and she wears them in three different colors. First, we see her in this little green number, and first we see her in this little blue number with the sparkles when she's in the pool with her parents. And of course, we also see the iconic 2000s, early 2000s sunglasses. We have the same accessorizing as the outfit before. And I can totally imagine Elle just loving this bikini so much that she then buys it in all the colors that it comes in, which I think is exactly what she did. We see the pink one in her Harvard video essay that she wears in the beginning scene, as well as even in the same video essay, we see the same bikini, but like in almost like, I would say this is green leaning on chartreuse, but it's exactly the same bikini. And I love this girl's dedication to her own style. Like, she likes a little bit variation, but she's not afraid to re-wear the same thing because she knows it works for her in just slightly different variations. And I feel like by wearing the high ponytail with the bikinis, it gives it a little bit more of a playful feel. Of course, when you're in the pool, you don't always want your hair to get wet. And her hair's still perfectly styled. It looks immaculate. And it gives it like a little playful edge. I love it. And now for another pink halter neck dress. I feel like this is the epitome of Elle Woods. When I think of Elle Woods, I think of a pink halter neck dress. I saw so many different variations of the pink halter neck during this movie, but this one is definitely my favorite. She once again wears it with her classic accessorizing, her silver heart necklace, her diamond earrings, the early 2000 pink lensed glasses, her big voluminous curls. I'm unsure of whether or not you can see her shoes in the scene. I think they cut off, but I can imagine she's wearing some high heels or like a good high-heeled wedge. The dress itself has like a small print on, and because we see it from afar, I cannot exactly decipher what it is, but I would not be surprised if that little print is like little sparkles, little bedazzled jewels on top of them. And of course, she has her dog with her. Looks like it. She has a big bag. Her doggy is in there somewhere. Okay, next outfit. Definitely one of my least favorite outfits in the movie, but is a perfect example of how Elle uses her core style when dressing up for an occasion, which she does throughout the whole movie. If there's an occasion, she's gonna dress up. So this is the day where she's enrolling for classes. With her she has like two bags there. How many scarves tied to that bag? The pink off-the-shoulder top layered over another tank top with the low-rise pants and the like glittery belt. All very 2000s, all very trendy at the time, especially with the little hat on her head matching with the colors. Definitely Elle's own take on the trends at the time. Moving on to another outfit that I feel like is the epitome of Elle's style. We have the same wedges as the beginning of the movie, the silver high-heeled wedge with the butterfly on it. We have the pink glittery bikini top, sequin bikini top that we saw already earlier in the movie, the faux fur jacket, the white capri pants, the pink sunglasses. Name a more iconic Elle Woods outfit. I will wait. Now, of course, I could not watch this movie without commenting on this outfit, because we do see this exact same Playboy bunny costume in a few iterations in movies around this time. We see it a few years later in Mean Girls when Regina wears this as a Halloween costume. We see this in Bridget Jones's Diary when Bridget is also wearing this as a costume to a party. So either it was extremely popular in movies at the time, or just the idea of Playboy being so popular at the time, which we mentioned earlier, it was definitely evasive in the pop culture. So we see her doing this with silver high-heeled pumps, pink stockings, the pink Playboy corset. Well, it's just a corset, but you know what I mean. The pink ears. And then she just has her classic makeup, a little pink collared necklace, and her silver diamond earrings. But I love the little furry bits on the corset. It definitely takes it from being sexy to being more playful. It adds that Elle Woods playfulness to a traditionally very sexy outfit. When Elle arrives at Harvard, we see her desperately trying to play the role of law student. At first just to grab the attention of Warner, but soon with the full intention of being successful in her degree. We definitely see this process mirrored in her outfits during the time as she is there. We see her gravitating to more studious looks full of academic influences, wearing knits such as cardigans and turtleneck sweaters, sporting more modern looks with suiting-inspired elements, small puff sleeves, and glasses. We also see a more relaxed side to Elle's style as more of her time gets taken up by class and in her effort to present as a perfect law student, wearing more jeans, denim jackets, the popular skinny scarves at the time, and crocheted hats. That is not to say we don't still see elements of Elle's core style coming through, as Elle is a woman so sure of her own personal style, I think it would be impossible for that to happen. We see her still playing with colors and wearing a lot of her signature pinks, just at times in a more understated way. We still see her playing with these elements in her styling with fun high ponytails and her usual makeup, but as time goes on, we see her opting for more simple, low ponytails and blowouts instead of her curls. I think the best way to discuss this is to once again look at a few examples of her outfits where she is able to completely channel her own personal style while sure to stay true to her Harvard Law School aesthetic. So the first example of an outfit where she is staying true to her personal style while embracing the Harvard experience would definitely be the outfit she wears when she arrives at Harvard. Now we see her stepping out of the car in this pink, almost looks like latexy, leathery, faux leather material suit. There is a jacket and a pencil skirt with this suit. She is wearing booties that go to her mid-calf with little buckle details. Little Bruiser's also wearing a pink sweater. Of course he is. She has this brown bag with her that she wears in a few scenes throughout the movie. And tied around that she has some sort of scarf, orange and pink details. I would not be surprised if it's like an Hermes scarf or something fancy. And her hair is also in her absolute iconic style, big curls. We see the pink glasses, some accessorizing, little pink, looks like a little pink top poking out or little purple top poking out from underneath this zip up faux leather suiting inspired jacket. The outfit on anyone else would be atrocious and way too much, but she makes it work. She makes it work so much that I want to wear this. Okay, next up we're going to her second Harvard outfit. And that is her first day of school. First day of classes outfit. We see her really channeling her idea of what a law school student is supposed to look like. This tied cardigan in this almost green emerald color. At times it does look more blue. She does wear a matching pencil skirt, another suit set. We see a lot of suit sets around this time with a pencil skirt. We do see her matching this with the skirt. The skirt in some scenes does look definitely more blue than the jacket has in. This cardigan jacket definitely leans itself more into the green. The skirt carries more blue. And we do see her wearing this traditional top underneath it with like button up with the little tie, the glasses, and the high ponytail. I do love her in a high ponytail. But of course, she's still in her heels. She still has her little dog. She's still staying true to herself while playing dress up to a certain extent. Now, the last outfit she wears during her time at Harvard, which I feel like is the epitome of Elle style. Is this outfit she wears when she's trying to join their study group. She once again has on a pencil skirt with a full pink outfit. This does look like something like one of the aunties would wear when I was a young child and they were still wearing like a lot of, oh, that was around the early 2000s, like a lot of 90s inspired stuff with like the the sleeveless shirt. Definitely reminds me of that. Um, I don't know, it really reminds me of something like a woman, more middle-aged woman would wear just because of my own experience, but she makes it work, especially with like the very cute little hair with it. It does still have a more modest feel to it, definitely. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, while being pink and leopard print, and once again having like a vinyl finish to it. But she makes it work. When Elle gets a place in the sought after apprenticeship, we once again see her alter her style slightly to the topic at hand, this time to present as the sleek, stylish professional woman. Her colors during this time mainly consist of black, white, and red. She even opts out of her usual signature pink lipstick in lieu of a matching red lipstick. During this time, she is exclusively seen in suiting. Although they lack her usual flair for the dramatic, with not a single rhinestone, feather, or butterfly clip in sight, they still flatter her body perfectly. She brings fun elements into her outfits in a more subtle, or I should say professional way, since these prints that she plays with are definitely still eye-catching. But by restricting the color palette so drastically, the prints on the blouses and even her tights are still able to hold up in court. We see her pairing her suits with some variation of black tights and black pumps in every look, as well as longer black coats over the top. Her hairstyles at this time also come across as sleeker and more refined than her signature style, opting for looser coats or smooth blowouts. So let's discuss my favorite looks from her apprenticeship. So my first favorite outfit is the outfit she wears first on her first day at the apprenticeship. So once again, color palette is black, white, red. She has the black tights, the black pumps, her black attaché with the scarf wrapped around it, also black, white, and red. And first of all, her hair looks amazing. It is still cold, but it's definitely not as voluminous as it normally is, even though the curls still are really big. And she's wearing this outfit, this dress with this shirt, definitely reminds me of something that we see judges wearing more traditionally, or they used to in the past. I mean, you cannot tell me that the ruffles on that blouse do not remind you of like a judge's ruffles. I don't know what that's called, what a judge wears. Absolute perfection. And also the little black polka dots on the white shirt, bringing in that little playful elements along with the ruffles and the little scarf into a otherwise quite boring outfit. Okay, another outfit that I love during this time is very similar to the other outfit she wears. She's wearing a black pencil skirt, black tights, black pumps, but this black and white monogram Gucci button up does it for me. It is still cut perfectly. I love the open neckline on her. It still brings in a little bit sexiness without being overly revealing. She did swap out her traditional, I should say, her normal black silver necklace, instead opting for this small little diamond necklace, which is, I guess, more professional, and it also fits to her earrings. We see the low ponytail, and I love the little hair accessory she's wearing with that. It looks like it's just a ribbon type thing. So it does have still the sleekness of a professional look, but with the small playful details that we love and expect from Elle. It is only during the last scene that we see a full comeback to Elle's signature style, when she embraces that what makes her a good lawyer is her uniqueness and her own personal way of seeing the world. We see her walking into court in a full-on pink outfit,
pink dress, sparkly sash, pink tote with more sparkles, and to top it all off, pink glittery high-heeled sandals. Her big voluminous curls and pink lipstick are back, not to mention the audacity to bring her own dog into the courtroom with her. This is a confident woman who is sure of herself and feels confident in her capabilities as a professional. She is finally done trying to make herself into something she is not in the effort of winning others' approval. She is done trying to win Warner back or bickering with Vivian. She is there to do a job, and she is going to do it her way.
Okay, that wraps up our Legally Blonde video. I will also be doing part 2, focusing on the second film at some point in the next few months. I can not promise when, because I always make plans and then I get distracted. But up next, we will be focusing on The Nanny. So if you're interested in that, please like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos to come. I do have a little playlist where I have early 2000s movies, and maybe if you like this, then you will definitely like one of the other ones. So be sure to stick around. Be sure to stick around a while. And with that being said, bye.